In southern Israel, more alarms, more people running for cover, and more concern about how this is going to end. Bombed-out residents in these flats in Ashkelon, many of them Russian immigrants, had some advice for the government. She said Israel should level Gaza, as Russia leveled Chechnya in their war. Not all Israelis feel the same. They've seen force used in Gaza before, and it hasn't stopped rocket attacks. At a meeting of his cabinet, Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's prime minister, said the operation against Hamas will continue and will widen. The question is whether that will mean invading Gaza again. Allowing Israeli TV to film troops training for street fighting is the latest loud signal aimed at reinforcing Israel's threat that it might. But the last invasion 4 years ago was bloody, and the message from Israel's allies, including Britain, is think hard before doing it again. That came from President Obama too, who's on a tour of Asia, though he also gave Israel the support it expects and needs.
We are fully supportive of Israel's right to defend itself from missiles landing on people's homes and workplaces and potentially killing civilians. And we will continue to support Israel's right to defend itself.
Ehud Barak, Israel's defense minister, inspected the Iron Dome anti-missile system with the US ambassador. The Americans developed it with the Israelis. Iron Dome has shot down almost 300 of the 1,000 or so rockets and missiles launched out of Gaza, according to the Israeli army. But with Israeli attacks killing more Palestinian civilians inside Gaza, Israel's insisting that the force it's using is proportionate, in line with the laws of war.
The real disproportionality is the fact that Hamas and other terror organizations are targeting Israelis, while we are targeting only terrorists. Once again, it's a tragedy that there are casualties on both sides.
The next big decision Israel faces is whether to use the troops and armor it's deploying on the border with Gaza. The government here says it wants quiet in southern Israel. Most likely that means another ceasefire with Hamas. What nobody knows yet is whether it will take a ground war or diplomacy to make that happen.